Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Rahul AM. Today let us know about the evolution of mobile communication technologies from 1G to 6G. From first, the introduction is let us know timeline history, understanding, analyzing and evaluating the performance of mobile communication technologies from 1G to present 6G and the importance of mobile communication in our daily lives and the constant need for improvement and innovation in this. The timeline and history from 1G to 5G took just over 40 years since the introduction of wireless cellular technology, and a lot has changed since then. Cell phones have become smaller, download speeds have become faster, text messaging almost gone, surfing the internet with phones become common, the stream of social media posting continues. Apparently, there is an app for nearly everything now. What is G? The G associated with cellular network stands for generation. 1G mobile communication system was introduced in Japan 1979 by Nippon Telegraph and Telephone (NTT). Initially, it started in Tokyo. Within next 5 years, expanded to cover the whole Japan. In 1981, Nordic Mobile Telephone (NMT) was launched in European countries. Performance evaluation metrics. The key metrics used to evaluate mobile communication technology. In this, the data transfer rates are measured in Mbps or Gbps, megabits per second or gigabits per second, and the latency it is measured in milliseconds. Spectrum efficiency measured in bits per hertz or users per megahertz, and connection density is measured according to the number of connected devices per unit area and reliability dependability of the network for critical applications. These are the overviews of generation. Let us know about this one by one. Here comes the first generation 1G. It was introduced in 1980 and end up to 1990. The characteristics of 1G. In this, the analog technology is used based on FDMA, frequency division multiple axis. It has only voice communication without any data services. It has low capacity, low quality cars, and inefficient spectrum utilization. Some of the early 1G system are advanced mobile phone system in United States. In this, the download speed was incredibly slow and only reached up to 2.4 kilobytes per second. Here are the features of 1G technology. It was introduced in year 1970. It has only voice services. Its speed capability is 1 kilobyte per second to 2.4 kilobyte per second. It has switching called circuit switching. The core network is PSTN and the frequency was rise up to 800 to 900 megahertz and the RF bandwidth is 30 kilohertz. And next comes the second generation 2G. It was introduced in 1991. Here are some of the advancement of 2G. It has digital technology, introduced digital voice compression and encryption. The introduction of data services. It has basic text messages, SMS and circuit switched data. It has improved capacity and spectrum efficiency, TDMA, time division multiple axis and CDMA, code division multiple axis techniques. Some of the notable 2G standards are GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication, and CDMA 2000. Here are some of the features of 2G technology. It was introduced in 1980 and end up to 1990. It has digital technology. It has speed capability from 14 kilobits per second up to 64 kilobits per second. It has frequency band 850 to 1900 MHz GSM and 825 to 849 MHz CDMA. It has bandwidth charge channel. It has switching circuit and it has also services such as push to talk, multimedia, web-based entertainment information, support WAP, MMS, SMS, mobile gaming, search and directory, email access and video conferencing. Here comes the next generation, one of the fastest, third generation. It was introduced in 2001. The key features of 3G are high-speed data transfer, enhanced data rates for web browsing and multimedia services, internet connectivity, introduced IP-based communication, video calling and mobile TV, enabled new multimedia services. Some of the 3G standards are UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunication System, and CDMA 2000. Here are some of the features of 3G technology. It was introduced in the year 2000. It has speed capability of 380 kilobits per second up to 2 megabits per second. It has frequency about 8 to 2.5 gigahertz. It has bandwidth from 5 to 20 megahertz. It offers speed of 14.4 bits download and 5.76 bits of upload. It can support both the voice and data services, the maximum data rate can reach us 153 kilobits per second. It also has a services such as voice mobile telephony, video on demand, high-speed internet access, telemedicine, internet browsing, email, pages, fax and navigation maps, weather updates, mobile office services, virtual bank. And then next comes the fourth generation 4G. It was introduced in 2009. It is the very fastest as compared to 1G, 2G and 3G. The significant improvements of 4G are: it has high speed data, it offers faster download and upload speeds, it has low latency, it reduces the delay for real-time application, it is IP based architecture, it has efficient packet switched networks, advancement multimedia and gaming, it improved the user experience. Some of the 4G standards are LTE, long-term evolution, and WiMAX, worldwide interoperability for microwave access. And here are some of the features of 4G technology. It was started in the year 2010. It has standard long-term evolution time division duplex LTE TTD and LTE FDD. It has speed of 100 megabits per second on the move and 1 GB per second while standing still. It has new frequencies, wider frequencies and channel bandwidth. Multiplexing and access technology OFDM, MCCDMA, CDMA. Bandwidth. It has bandwidth up to 5 to 20 megahertz, optionally up to 40 megahertz. Frequency bands. LTE covers a range of different bands 700, 750, 800, 850 and etc. It has services such as mobile web access, IP telephony, gaming services, high definition mobile TV, video conferencing, cloud computing, management of multiple streaming and streams, portable devices, access to dynamic information and etc. Now comes the 5G 5th generation. It was introduced in the year 2019. The transformative features of 5G are ultra fast speeds, gigabyte level of data rates. It has low latency, reduced delay for time sensitive application, massive connectivity, supporting a large number of connected devices simultaneously. Network slicing, customizable network configuration for diverse applications, support for emerging technologies such as IoT, AR, VR, autonomous vehicle, and etc. Some of the 5G standards are 5G NR and 5G Wi-Fi. Here are some of the features of 5G technology. The speed was from up to 1 to 10 gigabytes per second. It has bandwidth 1000x bandwidth per unit area. It has frequency 3 to 300 gigahertz. It has multiplexing access technology CDMA and BDMA. 5G provides services such as radio signals at higher altitude, multiple parallel services. A student can sit anywhere in the world and can attend the class, and remote diagnosis is great features of 5G. A doctor can read the patient located in the remote part of the world. Here comes the 6th generation, one of the fastest as compared to the backward generations. The anticipated advancement of 6G are: it has extreme speeds, terabyte level of data rates. It has ultra low latency, near real time communication, intelligent connectivity, AI driven network management and optimization. It has enhanced energy efficiency, green and sustainable communication system, integration of satellite networks, seamless global coverage. Some of the potential use cases and technology expected in 6G. Here are the requirements of 6G wireless technology. It requires extreme high data rate per capacity. It requires extreme coverage, extreme low energy and the cost, extreme low latency, extreme high reliability, extreme massive connectivity. This finishes the evolution of mobile wireless network. Let us summarize it briefly. First comes the first generation. It was introduced in 1980s. It has basic analog voice and no IP. It has 0 kilobits per second of data transfer. It has one network for voice. The standards are NMT, AMPS, and TAX. The next comes the 2G. It was introduced in 1990s. It has digital voice, no IP. It has speed up to 14 kilobits per second. It has only one network for voice. The standards are GSM, IS95 and 2.5G. The next is 3G. It was introduced in 2000s. It has digital voice, www.multimedia. It has speed up to 2 MB per second. One network for voice and other network for IP. It has standards UMTS, CDMA 2000, 3.5G. And the next is 4G. It was introduced in 2010. It has voice over IP, HD video. It has speed up to 200 to 300 megabytes per second. It has one network for IP. The standards are LTE Advanced 4.5G Lite. And next comes the 5G. It was introduced in 2020s. It has voice over IP, VR, V2X and IoT. It has 1 GB per second of data speed. It has only one network for IP. It has a standard called 5G Advanced Pro. Here is one of the generation after the second generation. It is enhanced 2G 2.5G. It has higher data rates compared to 2G. The standards are GPRS and EDGE. And this ends the video on topic evolution of mobile technologies from 1G to 6G. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching the video.